This is Raz Grease 2006 or Alex Rothmel from Facebook. Got some Slick Honey sample here. Gonna lubricate the bolt with it, and we're gonna see what the minimum LPR for it is. So first, as we have every other time, I washed this with soap, soapy Dawn dish soap. No lube on it at all. Sorry. My cats like to mess with stuff. So I'm gonna put new O-rings, once again mil spec, on the bolt. Every lube gets brand new O-rings. And we've done Dow 33 medium before this, and it had a minimum LPR of 60 psi. So 011, 014, 015. Sorry. I swear my cats love to mess with everything. Hey, no. So that's done. In 017 in here. Another 017 here. Come on. Go in the hole. In the hole. Where'd that Allen wrench go? I don't need that. Alright, you hear that click? It went in. The last one is an 014. No. Get off the table. No. Hey. No. Low 14 is always the hardest. No. Go away. I see you looking at it. Don't even think about it. No. No. The moment I look away, this cat's going to jump up on this chair and the whole camera's going to go. Dang it. No. No. Okay, put the O-rings in. So let's lubricate it. Or lubricate the bolt. Slick honey sample. Smelled that before. This is definitely a thinner lube than, say, Dow 33. It's like almost real wet, like oil. I wonder if there's a spec on this. See, Dow 33 is an NLGI 2 grade lubricant. I wonder if the Slick Honey is an NLGI 1 grade lubricant. The lower the number, the more thin it is, typically. And I'm trying to lube this the same that I did the Dow 33. Slick Honey doesn't have as much of a color to it, but just like before, just trying to do a thin coating to make it look wet. And look at that one. That one. And that one, and we will get the can. So, trying to do this without, I don't have nearly as much. I'm trying to do it without contaminating it. And drop that in. Push that on. Thread this on. You know, actually, this stuff smells a lot like hater sauce. I wonder if there's some similarities there. We'll see if it makes a difference. Okay, right. Oh, this is my good engine. LP kit, restrictor plate, DM14 flow holes, so it's a little quieter. But I wouldn't say that's a great flick test, but it's pretty consistent. That's what the Dow did. All right. Damn it. I gotta change my batteries in this thing real quick. I left them on. This thing takes 8 double A's. Wow. Ugh. Remember, kids, if you're going to do lube tests, turn off your sound meter. It'll save you money. Okay, so it's turning on. And just real quick, let's get everything started. Try to save time. I have been the last one I started at 40, and it wasn't even starting to like try to work until 50. So I'm going to start this at 50, and if it's ready to go at 50, I will go back down. I won't just stop there and be like, oh, it's working. But I'm trying to save some time here. 145 and 60. Yeah, it's not where we want it. This way. Tight, lifted loose. Okay. Turn the eyes off. Gauge says 50. Transducer says 49. Okay, transducer says 49, gauge says 50. We're going to start there. Just want to show the camera again that doing everything by 145 on this gauge, and I'll get real close. Let that focus in. The dwell is 12 and the ABS is off. And for some reason, the HPR doesn't always agree with the big gauge, but now it is. It takes a second. So we're at 145 and 49.50. And here we go. Oh, not quite. We put this on so that we're measuring sound from the stick. Put the bolt in. And $63. Not quite. We need to get this needs to get to 67 decibels. And I'll let the camera watch that. Seems to be moving enough on our stick though. 64.9. And as you spend more time with these, you'll be able to hear it. You know, you'll know a full cycle from not a full cycle, but that's close. So okay, that's 52 on the transducer, about 52 on the gauge as well. So try that. $63.8. Try it again. 64.7. So we're not quite there. And transducers at 53, gauge grease. $61.9. 64.6. 64.8. Not quite there. Okay. I jumped up to, well, transducer was 55, now it's 54. Now it's 55. Gauge says 55. We'll call it 55. If it passes, we'll go back down. I don't think it's gonna. $65.3. It's getting closer. 68.3. 67.4. Oh, did I move this both times? Okay. On the line, reset. 65.8. On the line, reset. 65.1. Almost there. Not quite. And put this at okay, that's 56, both gauges. Okay. And push the stick. Max reset. 65.3. Move the stick back. 66.1. 62.5. Not quite. All right. Excuse me. So, that's 57. Let me. Both gauges agree. On the stick. Max reset. 65.9. Was less. I didn't hit the max reset button, but it stayed at 65.9. So okay, that's 58. Not quite. Okay, that's 58. Both agree. bolt, stick, max reset, 64.9, 65.2, less than 65.2. And gauge is telling me, this gauge is telling me 59. Okay, now the transducer is telling me 59. The transducer is a lot slower at reading stuff than the gauge. Something about pulling rate, something like that. Okay. And 64.9, 65.8, still 65.8. And I realize you guys can't see the sound meter, so I'll do it again. But I'll let you guys see. See where it says max right here. 65.6. All right. You know, it seems like this lube started strong, but it seems like after the bolt cycled a few times, it was not as good. Right now, we're going to be tied with Dow 33. All right, so that's 60 on there. That agrees. So vent, pull, bolt, stick, max reset, air, fire, 65.4, 66.8. So now what I'm going to do is, we're at the point where Dow 33 worked after the check. So just to kind of proof it, I'm going to shoot it. See, that one was 67.3. So that passes. But 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 64.4. And just for keeping it legit, I'm going to shoot a paintball. Hey hon, I'm doing a video. Hey honey, I'm doing a video. How are you?
What?
I'm doing a video. How are you? Good. Move the chrono. So that actually passed. So I guess the sound meter wants to do what it wants to do. So I'm gonna have to go backwards. Oh, well, I'll just set that like that for now. I'm going to dial this back to 58, and then I'll shoot a couple more paintballs and see if it works at 58. $58. Yeah, now it's 59. $58. All right. Oh, I put a paintball in without putting it in the hole. Actually, Wheelie, move. So that is a barely pass at 58 psi. For science reasons, I'll take it down to 57 psi, and just to show that it won't work. Hey honey, I'm sorry I couldn't go grab stuff. Oh, she's not here yet. Oh, I know, right? Swamp coolers aren't good enough.
there's no swamp cooler?
Yeah.
You sure you turn it on?
If they don't have the swamp cooler going by next rent, I'm not paying rent till the swamp cooler's ready.
So is this on, right? Yeah, this is off. Is there any mail for me?
Nothing important. The important stuff was my birth certificate that came in the mail.
Oh, that's good. Did you put it back?
Yes, it's in my files.
You still recording?
Yeah, I'm still recording, but
Oh, yeah.
what I'm doing is I'm doing a long version. So if people really want to watch it, and then I do a short version that's like a minute long.
Oh.
And nobody's watching the long versions.
I see. Oh, you want to finish the movie?
Milo and Otis?
The dog and cat?
Yeah, that's the adventures
Oh
of...
my
Yeah.
God. Hannah brought her dog.
Uh-huh. Honey, don't say anything that one person could listen to. Oh, okay.
So cute. Can we get that? This is, remind me of Pee Pee. So cute. Pee Pee.
Wow. And as I suspected, 57 psi was too low for the slick honey. So, thanks for watching. Just to go over with you my sample of slick honey. We found that it passed the test at 58 psi. We accidentally went over a little bit, but I was kind of noticing something weird, so I decided to do the chrono test anyway. If anything, our sound meter is more of a ballpark. Once the sound meter is like, hey, it's cycling, that's when I can, put a few over the chrono. I don't like doing it over the chrono the entire time because I'm shooting inside an apartment and, eek. But, so yeah, slick honey, mil-spec O-rings, 12 of 12, yielded 58 LPR PSI, and is currently our leader.